Tonight, St. Paul's largest homeless encampment is clearing out. The city shutting down the encampment at Pig's Eye Park this morning, marking the first step in a larger effort to shut all of them down. But it did not come without pushback. Thanks for joining us at 5 on air and streaming. I'm Rena Sargentopoulos.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. City leaders acknowledge this will be a long-term process. However, it's one they say is necessary, citing health and safety concerns for people who live there. At the same time, there are concerns about where those people will go. City leaders say there's plenty of shelter space available now, but some people already moved across town to different encampments on Randolph Avenue. It's part of our team coverage tonight, but we begin with Jessica Hart on the ground, hearing from residents and city leaders. Jess.
Kevin, Assistant Mayor Cedric Baker says he knows this will be a slow and steady process. He says the goal is to get everyone indoors, but he acknowledges not everyone is ready. When you own little to nothing,
I can't even bear to go through it.
packing what you do have is heavy.
Yeah.
Fox has lived at Pig's Eye Park for 8 months. She's been homeless for 11 years.
I just wish they would have given us more time.
But her time at Pig's Eye is over.
And I just don't really know what to do. A lot of people are losing a lot. I'm losing pretty much everything again, and that's hard.
The city of St. Paul started clearing the encampment at 8 Wednesday morning because the city says it's no longer safe.
There is space indoors for them.
Assistant Mayor Cedric Baker says the city has several services available to help people transition into housing.
We can't make people say yes, but those that are saying yes, we have the space for you.
Baker says some have taken the city's shelter offer, but several residents at Pig's Eye say they're moving to another encampment 7 miles away.
People are going to be more dispersed. It's going to make it harder.
Minnesota House Representative Leah Finke says she's been pushing the mayor's office to delay the sweep.
You know, those of us advocating against this were clear that people are going to move to another encampment. This is an unnecessary trauma, and it's going to be repeated.
It's depressing. You know, it could really break a person.
Fox isn't broken yet, but another move is taking a heavy toll.
I've been homeless since I was 18, so 11 years.
11 years.
You know, at this point, it's just kind of the way I live. I'm pretty used to being invisible, you know.
The assistant mayor was on site for a few hours this morning. Mayor Kleher was noticeably absent. He says that she still has a city to run and was receiving updates and making decisions. As far as closing the remaining encampments, he says the city has no set date to do so. Back to you.
All right, Jessica, thank you.
For those that don't go to a shelter, there are concerns that other encampments could be overwhelmed. Our Raya Katane continues our team coverage now. Raya?
Yeah, well, Rena, the mayor and her administration have made it clear the Pig's Eye Park encampment is just the first to get cleared, but it will not be the last. And despite that, we are still seeing plenty of people who are leaving the Pig's Eye Park encampment and making their way to this smaller encampment near the intersection of Randolph Avenue and Shepherd Road. Now, I'm told by people who've been living at this encampment that there's usually around 80 people or so staying here, but we do expect it to be much bigger now since many of the people from Pig's Eye Park are making their way over. Now, the lay of the land here is also much different than what we've seen at Pig's Eye. People in tents here are much more spread out, whereas the Pig's Eye Park camp was more centralized in one location. I did connect with a woman who's been living here for months, who tells me before today she knew pretty much everyone, and now she hopes new people moving in remain respectful of those who've been here for a while.
It was quiet and nice here. There wasn't a lot of fighting or anything like that.
Now, St. Paul Police, county and city outreach groups, as well as community members volunteering their time and help are still out there on the ground. But again, it's not clear how much longer this encampment will be around for because we know the city has plans to close it in the near future. We're just not certain of what that date is quite yet. Back to you.
Raya. Thank you.